Alright, the last little thing we're going to do here is show you guys how to do the saving and the printing of your files once you're completed setting up all your drawing sheets. And you do not want to do this process until the instructor tells you to go ahead and print, but this is just so that you guys know how to do so. What you're going to do here is obviously when you go in File, when you want to save this document, when you first open up the project default, let me go ahead and pop it up here for a second, hold on. Okay, when you first have that project ID default and you say File Save As, it's going to be in this IED folder. So instead of hitting the little back arrow, and if you click on the drop down menu, it's going to cancel this out. So if you click on this green arrow and back it all the way up until you get to My Documents, and if you double click on My Documents and find your Puzzle Cube project, you can come in here, name it Puzzle Cube, and save it. Okay, so that's how, and make sure you save it in the folder that you have for the rest of your project. Alright, so that's very simple and straightforward. Now, in order to print this, the drawing sheets out, once you're done setting up everything and you have all the drawing sheets completed, you're going to say File and Print. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're printing to the 7445 TPD 30501, and what you want to do is make sure that you choose all sheets and not current sheets, because you're going to print out all the drawing sheets at once. Okay, make sure that's model 1-to-1, and you can go ahead and hit Print Preview and go through and preview your drawing sheets. Now this is a good habit to have when you go through and do any type of printing. You always want to do a print preview and just to make sure that everything looks good and it looks like what you intended to have. So once you get it all set up, you go through again, File, Print, and if you like the print preview and everything, go ahead and hit OK. And so that's how you're going to go ahead and print. Now the last phase I'm going to show you guys is how to go through and take your drawing sheets and set them up like what you saw in the Puzzle Cube Complete, because you notice that I have these screenshots of the drawing sheets in my project, and this is something that you're going to be required to do for your portfolio later on in the course. So the way that you do this is a very simple process. You say come over here, and you have to do each individual sheet one by one. You can't just print and do all the sheets at one time. So you're going to choose the sheet that you want to work with. Say let's go ahead and I'll just do this one for examples. Alright, so once you have your sheet chosen, you're going to say File, and you're going to say Save Copy As. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to go here into your Puzzle Cube project. Alright, and so I'll show you where my project, let me go to my project folder really quick, and where I'm navigating is where your Puzzle Cube project should be saved under your My Documents. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to, wrong one. Alright, I'm going to go in here and go to My Puzzle Cube project, and what you want to do is you want to create a new folder and call it Image Files. And you can do this in the Puzzle Cube project, or you can do this in here. And so once you get into that folder, what you're going to do is you're going to say File Name, and then you're going to name the sheet, the individual sheet, not all the sheets together, but the individual sheet. And make sure that when you say the Save As type is set to a bitmap. I think it defaults to this drawing file. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's at a bitmap, GIF, or JPEG file format, depending on what you want to use it for. If you're going to use it for print, you're going to use JPEG. If you're going to put it in a PowerPoint, you're going to use BMP or bitmap file. And so once you do that, choose the BMP, name the file, click on Save. And once you do so, what's it's going to do is, let me show you guys. I'm going to show you a couple examples I already created really quick. Let me navigate out to where I have them saved at. Alright, once you do so, and you go into your project folder, you see here's my image files. You can see here is those images now that I can come in and export or do as I need. So I can put these into a Word document, I can put these in a PowerPoint, put them on the internet, however I need them to be. And again, we're going to be doing this for all our projects so that you guys can have these incorporated into a portfolio that you're going to be working on later on in this course. So if you have any questions about this, please just ask the instructor. If you're unsure of something or unclear of something that I might have explained here, just ask the instructor in doubt. Alright? And thank you.